Welcome back, all you sports and gambling fans out there. Today we have some NCAA basketball betting coverage, and joining me here, Ross Benjamin, our SBR contributor. Now the game we're looking at here is the UAB Blazers going up against the UCLA Bruins. A pleasure to have you here again, Ross. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing very well. What a great first day of the tournament. Hopefully we see something close in day two.
All right, let's start with UAB, how they stunned the Cyclones this past Thursday when they beat them by 1-point margin, 60-59. Now, they also out-rebounded Iowa State 52-37. Out of UAB's 52 rebounds, 19 were on the offensive end, leading to 16 second chance points for the Blazers. So with all that in mind, Ross, do you think that the Blazers have a shot at beating UCLA here?
Well, those are very astute observations on your part, because they certainly were a key part of that upset win over Iowa State. In addition, they held a dynamic scoring team like Iowa State to just 59 points and 36.9% shooting from the field, which is well below the Iowa State Cyclones season averages in both of those categories. The UAB Blazers have been very limited offensively this season, Dax. But as you alluded to, they're a very strong rebounding team, and that's masked a lot of their other deficiencies. The Blazers' play on the defensive end of the floor was an integral part of them winning the Conference USA Tournament and getting the NCAA Tournament bid, and also played a key role in their shocking win over Iowa State. They'll need a similar type of performance versus UCLA in order to have a realistic opportunity to advance.
All right, now, despite turning the ball over 8 times in the half, UCLA shot 48%, which led them to a close 60-59 win against the SMU Mustangs this past Thursday. But what else can you tell us about UCLA, Ross?
This is a very streaky and inconsistent team in my estimation, Dax. You know, they were 12-6 coming down the stretch of the regular season and into the Pac-12 tournament. Prior to that, they lost 5 in a row, And then if you look at yesterday's game, it was an absolute roller coaster of emotions for the Bruins. They seemed to have the game well under control, opening up a 44-34 second half lead. And then they proceeded to go scoreless for over 8 minutes, allowed the Mustangs to go on a 19-0 run. And all of a sudden, they found themselves at a 53-44 hole with just over 4 minutes to play. And they don't call this March Madness for no reason. The Bruins were able to overcome a 59-52 deficit with just 1:26 to play, scoring the final 8 points of the game to come away with that thrilling 60-59 win. And that final margin of victory was a result of a very controversial goaltending call on a 3-point shot, which was clearly way offline.
All right, so here's where it gets interesting. Now, odds makers are favoring the Bruins by 7 points for this match, and for this matchup. And when they're favored by 3 and up to 9.5 points, they've gone 5-1 in that range. While UAB, on the other hand, has gone 4-3 when posted up as underdogs in that same particular range. So, Ross, what's the best play here?
Well, UCLA continued its trend of low-scoring games when playing anywhere besides the Pauley Pavilion in Los Angeles. They've now gone under the total in 14 of 17 games in that role. The Bruins are averaging just 62.6 points per game in those contests, and that's 18 points less than what they average at home. The UAB Blazers playing the defensive end of the floor was an integral part of them winning the Conference USA Tournament, and also played a key role in their shocking win over Iowa State. And as I alluded to before, they're going to need to play the same way on the defensive end and on the boards against UCLA. I believe this one has all the earmarks of a low-scoring affair, in my opinion. I'm going to take the UAB Blazers and the UCLA Bruins to go under the total of 130.
All right, great stuff, Ross. As always, man, thanks for the insights and the pick here. And we'll pick it up again on Monday.
I look forward to it, Dax. Have a great weekend.
You do the same. Take care. Everyone else, don't forget to check back with Ross tomorrow for some more sports coverage and your free picks. Till then, for SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.